and he thought, okay, well, I need something to race if I can. But then obviously the two-seater thing came back on again because they weren't sure what's going to happen with regards to COVID and this, that, and the other. So, but yeah, he's got the car. He runs it. You know, he's done a few test days with it, and what's the lifestyle events. So you know, he's had a few runs in it. And very good at it as well.
Okay, Steve Stone and Polly Judge. Polly 1633 in the Auto Glim Lane, 1560 for Steve Stone. 1635 for Polly goes up to number 2. Congratulations. Well done, Rob. Well done, Polly. Nicely done. 1591 for Steve Stone. Actually gets bumped back 1 spot.
So Laurie Anslow and Mr. John Crawford.
Mr. Perpetual number 1. Have you noticed?
The man that spent years on the spectator banking and decided, yeah, I'm going to have a go. I don't think he's been back up there since, actually. If there's any meeting you can race at, he's doing it.
So, number 3 and 4 qualifiers at the moment. So, can they jiggle the order around with this one? John goes 1521. 1756. They both stay put, actually. No improvement for either of them. Both pretty close to their dialing, though. If that had been a race, Larry would have taken that one. Definitely. Justin Foley taking on Rob Creswell. 1380 for the Audi RS4. That's another man we haven't seen as well. He's dead.
Pete, yeah. No idea. We've still got the car.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Nice. Well, he's already number 1 qualifier anyway, but just that's another one in just as a saying, yeah, this is what Martin said.
That's what makes it that little bit closer, actually. That was closer to it that time round. Lawrence Clark with the Thunderbug and Bruce Harvey. Have you seen Bruce yet? I don't think we have, actually. This is the first time.
No, I think you're right, actually.
So Lawrence Clark will get there first. 1371, that might help actually. Yeah, up 1 spot to number 5. Bruce Harvey goes to 11 with a 1505.
18 flat is the dial-in then for Morgan Wilson with the Family Beetle.
Family Bug.
Yeah.
Drag racing is the family bug, isn't it, really?
Going alongside Phil Jones with the A3, dialing of 1515. Currently in the number 8 spot, running a 1563. And Morgan currently number 10, and she ran 18.20.
Now that is much more like it on the start line. She's red lit a couple of times, but that's what she was obviously trying to do. Oh, nice for Phil. Number 3, breakout by about half a second. Saka,
yeah,
seriously. I know. Oh, she needs to slow down. Is that what it is? That's good.
No, not speed up the dialing.
No.
Slow down. Yeah.
Just eat some, bulk out a bit, slow down. Jack Goodin.
So he's dialed to 1658. He's currently in the number 8 spot, best so far 1686. And breaks out this time, goes too quick, 1650.
We're on with VW Pro, qualifying session number 3 of the day. Team Militia with James Gould at the wheel from Norwich in the STP lane, taking on James Hodson with the insane... yeah, it's just the top speed that thing's run is bananas. Comp bike and funny bike, and we are done for the day. We may be done for the day before that, though, depending on the curfew. We've got 16 minutes to go. We might actually make that. So James Gould out there in front, 11:43, 12:32, nowhere near what you normally expect from James Hodgson on that one, unfortunately. Now, I like the preparation of that. Jacob Bailey, with the GoPro on the side of the car, he's actually tethered it as well to the door handle. So it probably just falls off when he opens the door. Against Graham Fairhead. Graham hasn't been anywhere near his dial-in of 11:20 so far this weekend. Down in the number 11 spot. Up front looking good. I'm not sure that's going to be a 10.3. 10.78. Big speed again, 142. Graham not having a great weekend at all. 13 second fast that time round.
Obviously it's got Phantom on the booking, but that was the car that Paul Herbert used to drive, you know, the Corrado. On the booking, but that was the car that Paul Herbert used to drive, you know, the Corrado, which Paul has now passed on to Tom, but Tom's still running the Golf.
Well, no wonders round at the top end again, please, Dave. 10.07 at 123, backed out a bit before the finish line. Tom Herbert, though, moves up a little bit with a 12.23 on a 11.80, that was. So the late goose himself, Adrian Sully from Ashford in Kent. I presume in Kent there's another Ashford in Middlesex, actually, isn't there? Abby Tether.
So the goose dials in 11.10, 12.75 for Abby.
Abby's
this will be Abby's first run. Yeah, you know, right.
.46, 12.91 for Abby Tether. That actually gets her in provisionally at number 6 and bumps the guy in the other lane down one spot. Yeah, that is. How is that a 12 flat car? That.
Yeah.
I can see a cage from here. Can you? I think that's a cage, isn't it, in that car? Anyway, the SCP lane, 12 flat for Rob Carter. So Rob Carter with the Audi estate. That thing really picks up and goes against the man himself, Mr. Carl Goldsmith. The pop at the top end, yep, probably Carl. 11.47, 122. 11.94 breakout though for Rob Carter.
That is stout.
Into the 11s. Well, it looks very similar.
Oh, problems for Paul. Moves it straight over to the left-hand side.
Oh, 11.23 for Guy Foley. I'm not sure where that's going to end up, though, because unfortunately, because Paul Bargate didn't break the beams, we haven't updated the screen. Sorry. We're not that intelligent. We can't work that out. Really good run, though, for Guy Foley. Oh, actually, number 1.
Ah, nicely done, sir.
Number 1. Is that, Luke, is that the old spare car? Is that the old red one? I thought so. It's the loaner, yeah. I thought so. It looked very, very similar. Yeah, it didn't run that. It didn't qualify number 1 when you drove it. No.
Yeah, but it also went 10.8 when Luke drove it as well.
But it was quicker. Yeah, good point. It was quicker.
So this is VW Pro. So we'll have a quick look in the lanes. Yep, Super Comp head of the lanes. And that is our last car class of the day. And then we just got 3 bike classes to wrap things up. So Lee Caudry with Poppy was number 1 coming into this session, but it's just been bumped back to the number 2 spot. The target is 12.45. Oh, 12.38 breakout. Good run, but a little bit too good.